Do you ever feel like your mind is running 100 miles an hour and there's something always in your mind that's constantly distracting you? And no matter what you do, you cannot have razor sharp focus in whatever you're trying to do. Well, your mind is too noisy, and the reason for this could be brain fog. We as a society are more distracted than ever, and with everything around us, we are finding it impossible to focus on just one thing. And this is how I have been feeling for the last year or so. I have not been able to think too clearly, and I'm not being able to express myself. The reason for this is not that I don't have any ideas or I lack inspiration or motivation. All that is there. It just feels like my mind is too crowded and every thought is just getting lost in there. According to a research conducted by the University of Southern California, an average person has around 48.6 thoughts per minute, which adds up to 70,000 thoughts per day. These numbers are quite scary, and they really make you wonder how your brain can concentrate when so many thoughts are popping up every minute. This alone is enough to make our mind cluttered, but we make it so much harder for ourselves by the actions that we take every day. This is something that I have learned through my own actions. Over the last year or so, I have been really dependent on some things in my life, and I think this is really leading to my mind getting really cluttered. And I'm trying to get information from so many different places that it's all clashing. Because of that, I'm not being able to focus on any one thing. And it's not just your phone, it's work calls, emails, games, Netflix. All these are highly stimulating objects, and they provide us with so much information, so we are always switched on. It's simple. Think of your mind as a laptop. If you have loads of unnecessary tabs open in the background, your laptop is going to get slow and is not going to perform to its peak performance. But once you close all the other unnecessary tabs, your laptop is going to become fast again and it's going to get its peak performance back. And it's the same thing with your mind. There are so many unnecessary tabs open in your mind that are distracting you from the task at hand. So what we need to achieve is a way to close those tabs so that you can get back to your peak performance. A brain dump simply means dumping out all the unnecessary things out of your mind. And it helps you organize things, it helps you get rid of worries, stress. If you keep all of your thoughts in your mind at all times, then your brain will keep bringing it up again and again. So the idea is to take out all the unimportant tasks from your mind so that you can become more in control of your thoughts. So the ideal way to do this is to keep a brain dump journal. This is just a journal where you write down all the unimportant tasks to empty your mind of them. So what I do is, if I have an important task coming up and I feel like my mind is too cluttered, I bring out my journal and I write down everything that is on my mind, no matter if it's good, bad, stupid, unpleasant. No, just write down everything that's on your brain. It can feel really stupid writing down some of the things that are on your mind, but trust me, it will help. Because if you're writing things down, your brain will think that you are dealing with those things, so will not bring it up again and again later on. So write down everything that's on your mind until you feel the pressure go away from inside you. So why would this work? Why would writing down my thoughts make my mind clear? One of the many faults of our mind is that whenever we think about negative experiences, our mind makes it very real and rational. So for example, if you're going on a plane, what your mind can do is it can convince you that the plane, it will go down and there will be a crash and you will die, and makes this thought very real and rational. But when you actually say it out loud, it's highly improbable that the plane will actually crash. So in a way, your mind is very biased and takes all the negative thoughts that you have and makes them very real. So actually dumping them out of your mind can really lessen the load and pressure on you. So you can have an absolute list of all the thoughts in your mind, and then you can work through all of them one by one and tick them off and actually deal with them, rather than keeping it in your brain and all the negative thoughts are kind of floating around there. So this is a very good way to reduce the stress and stop you from overthinking and keeps your mind clear. I have created a community group on Facebook, and it's a safe space where people can come and share their stories, and we all listen with empathy and without any judgment and help each other out. And if you are interested in joining the group, please click the link down in the description, and I would love for you to be a part of our community.